Sejuani, who's more of a utility-focused AD carry. So for SK, I mean, fair enough for them. You get Rek'sai, you give Gnar away, and you can take Lissandra for yourself, seeing as he wasn't banned away. So still two very, very strong top lane picks for SK if it does go into top lane.
Technically still a flex pick.
It is still a flex pick, of course.
Freddy has a lot of options at his disposal, and SK does in general right here. Very mobile team composition.
Normally don't check, and we've seen it beforehand. That's basically it.
Fox, he's in a little bit of trouble, has to burn his flash, and here we go, turn it around, Deathmark onto Nick, immediately backs out, Zenith Blade in, first blood to Edward, and it was 11 minutes in the coming, and they get 2 as Pinoy picks up Svenskeren.
So after all this fast pushing here from SK, Gambit's like, you know what, we're done with this, let's just get some fights here. To Ghostblade, I think actually it might be just to have more presence in a potential team fight if he gets onto the likes of Pinoy. And now Edward.
They found Edward there, and there's a lot of damage versus him. Deathmark goes in, Fox says, I want that kill, and he should be able to get it. Yes, he does now. Teleport coming in for Cabochard, and SK in full retreat. Fox barely making it out alive, not going to even mess around. He takes the flash over the wall, and Rated, though, is still a little bit far behind. They might be able to catch him. Forgiven is here. Can he push them away? Wait a minute. That's a lot of damage. Gonna force everybody back from Gambit, but Cabochard sticks around too long, and nRated takes him down.
And Freddy wasn't even there. Like, he's running from the mid lane right now, but
he was our GPM king last week. This guy just way good here. And here we go. Diamond going to get the jump on his Svenskeren with Edward, but there's a teleport coming in. And it looks like the fight's going to go to the backline. Pinoy a little bit low, but they can't quite get him. Svenskeren will pick off Diamond. So that is a 1 for none so far. But it's not over yet. Cabochard going to get a big Gnar back onto the members of SK. Edward, though, going down to Freddy. And it looks like they're very low, but they might have just enough damage. Pinoy staying alive. Everybody blinking health bars. It ends up being a 1 for 2. As Svenskeren finally goes down, and Forgiven picks up Nick in an explosion, and they'll start this dragon off. Would be number 3 for them, and it looks like it'll be uncontested.
And going straight forward, 3 for 1 here for SK Gaming. It was actually Gambit with the engage, but everyone was around here. See what happens here. There's no TP for Freddy, so it's actually only 4 guys from SK on this bottom side here. Oh, Cabochard.
Yeah, he's joined the fray now, and Rated, though, around the side. Svenskeren going to get the jump on Cabochard, is down. Forgiven picking that one up. Deathmark's on to Eddie. Diamond has locked nRated in the cage, and he takes him down. It is a 1 for 1 top laner for support, but here comes Freddy. 1-2-2. Can they lock up Diamond? They're certainly going to try. There's the knock up, and they use the Frozen Tomb to put him 6 feet under.
Once again, 2 kills for SK, winning the fights here.
Yeah, moving forward, actually starting it off, and Fox is actually going to jump onto Diamond. Deathmark forcing the flag and drag away. Pinoy and Cabochard were there for the defense, but Fox is just going to shadow step his way back into the pit, and Cabochard going to try to stop this one. Diamond, it's going to be a smite fight. Who's going to take it down? He's going to wait a minute, Diamond, he's already locked up, and he goes in way too late. The Baron goes over to SK Gaming, and they also manage to pick up Nick, and Diamond is wondering what the hell just happened.
Yeah. Nice little move by Freddy. Get a kill straight for his mid lane as well.
And I'm really concerned. Ooh, can't even talk about that because Edward gets blown up. Fox gets the kill. They take the turret. Big Gnar to force everybody back, but there just isn't any damage. Pinoy taking pot shots, but he's not faring very well against Forgiven, and he has to Valk his way out of danger. And now Diamond, though, looking for Forgiven, smites him down, but Svenskeren is still there. You can't keep off the Rek'sai. This Baron you saw Forgiven a moment ago, chunking Diamond down. Edward already a little bit as well, trying to force them away, and this Baron is going to go down pretty quickly, but Cabochard's jumping in. There we go, Freddy with the Frozen Tomb. That is just so much damage. Fox now, however, is going to get massive double kill picked up on both those 2 big guys right there.
Yeah.
3 for none. Back to Baron, boys, and everyone left on Gambit is smarting.
You have to give it a try, honestly, for Gambit here. Managed to land some decent poke, but then the all-in just coming from SK, who was so far ahead to make
down a little bit. See if they can out-juke. Dragon is live now. So we'll see. Oh, but they're not interested in that one. Svenskeren going in on Eddie, and they blow him up. Forgiven, adding to his score. 406 now. This should be a very easy inhibitor, and they don't even need Freddy involved in it. Just 4 members right here. Diamond gonna look for the jump on Forgiven. He's around the back. He's way too safe right now, and Diamond is gonna go down. They've got even more. Maybe they can push this one in, but they're going to feel it out and back away from that. Waves pushing in their favor in the middle, and they've still got the Baron buff to shove these mini-minions back on the top side.
Yeah, 12 seconds on Eddie. He has only 3 guys from Gambit trying to defend. I don't think it's going to be enough here. SK Gaming, once again, looking so strong.
Now slow march to victory, and they use the Lulu ultimate as well. Freddy just going to keep him not even safe on Fountain. There is the Nexus getting chunked down, and that is going to be GG. SK start the season 3-0.
Yeah, not much to do from Gambit in this game here. From the lane swap going heavily in favor of SK Gaming, to the comp from Gambit not being able to use the mid-game spike at all. And suddenly you don't have the damage to kill anyone, you don't have the ward control to kill them. And honestly, SK Gaming as a team, they are so good at moving between the lanes, knowing exactly where to push and when.